Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to organize like a boss. Everyone always asks me how to organize specific spaces. You want to know exactly how to organize your dishes or your paperwork. But the truth is, you ready for it? Everyone organizes differently. Plus, you have a different space than I do or that other people have. You have different stuff inside your space. You have different levels of income that you can spend on different organizing products. I'm going to share with you the basics, the fundamentals of organization, and give you the confidence to design your own system for your unique style and your unique space. So the first thing you want to do is have 4 categories for your sorting. You want keep, toss, sell or donate, and does not belong. But the most overlooked, and I think the most important one, especially if you're just starting organization, is does not belong. Here's the truth about organizing your home. It's sort of like a stuff shuffle. You're going to start with one spot. You're going to find stuff like this doesn't go there. Where do I put it? The spot it should go is full. You know, it's this random constant shuffling of things from space to space. So instead of running around your house trying to find homes for everything that doesn't belong, we're going to put it in one box or bin or bag, does not belong. This is something that is so overlooked. As you're sorting, if something goes upstairs or goes in the garage, don't stop to put it there. Put it in your does not belong bin so you're not running all over the place. And if you come across something that you're like, I don't really want to keep it in this drawer, but I don't have another spot, again, it goes in your does not belong bin. At the end, you can put the things away from this bin or leave them in there until you're organizing different spaces of your home. The next step to organizing like a boss is going through your keep pile, even if you've left your keep stuff in the drawer, and purging a little bit more. Trust me, you're keeping stuff you shouldn't keep. We all do. I want you to ask yourself, would I buy this again? And have I used it in the last 12 months? And if the answer is no, that's got to go. Are you bleeping or am I redoing? Now that you have a keep pile, it's just one keep pile, right? You're not sorting your keep pile, you're just putting it in a keep pile, the 4 sort, that's how you start. Now it's time to sort of macro sort that keep pile. Macro sorting means not putting all your markers, like color coding them, not separating things into little categories, big categories like first aid or medicine. We can always go back and make it perfect later. The first pass of organization always starts with a macro sort. Now that you've sorted your stuff, it's time to put it back. But the truth is, the place that it currently is might not be the place that it should actually go. This is what we call assigning a home. It's really easy to do. Don't overthink this. I want you to take a look at your stuff and think, where is the first place I would look for this? Or where do I use this the most often? And that should be where the home is. Now, if the spot that probably should go is already filled with things, that's okay. Clear it out, throw it in your does not belong bin, and do a little stuff shuffle. Don't be afraid to move your stuff around when assigning functional homes, because that is what organization is all about. So an example of assigning a home here in my craft room is my most used amazeballs thing, which is my hot glue gun. I use that thing for everything, so it has to be in the easiest spot to access. So like I hardly have to move to get to it. Of course, that's this drawer right beside where I stand. When you're assigning your spot, whether it's the kitchen or anywhere in your home, look at the spot that's easiest to access and put the things you use the most often there. The next step is my absolute favorite. It's containing your stuff, which literally means putting your stuff into a container. Now, this is where your organizing style comes into play. So if you're a visual organizer, it's probably gonna be on the wall. If you're a micro organizer, you're gonna want something like with lots of little dollar store things. These bento box styles are awesome. If you're a macro organizer like me, you're gonna throw everything into a bin. Like this is adhesives. All my glue, anything that ties, anything that fastens anything to anything goes in my adhesives bin. That's okay. This is called macro organization. It's not about perfection, it's about function, because micro organizers need to put things away properly because they want to find it quickly. Macro organizers need to put it away fast and quickly. They don't mind taking a few seconds to find things again. The last step is definitely the most important step, and that's just to live with your imperfectly organized space for a while. It's called evaluate. I don't want you to worry about making it perfect or having the perfect containers. Use, I don't know, Kleenex boxes or whatever you can find, because here's the truth. As you use a space, you're gonna kind of tweak it and change it until you get it perfect, and then you can make it Pinterest pretty. If you want to, then you can really take that time to perfect it. Right now, it's all about embracing good enough organization. It's about function, it's about knowing where everything is and being able to put it away really easily later. When the whole house is like that, that's when we go back and we make everything beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know some of you are still probably saying like, but you didn't actually show me how to organize anything, Cass. Here's the thing. I want you to have the confidence to set up your own systems. You have a unique home, a unique organizing style, a unique family, am I right? And unique stuff. It's really up to you to design a system that's going to work for you. But remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. This isn't about copying what you see on Pinterest. This is about making a home that is functional for you. Hey guys, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. So you guys know that we have a bearded dragon. Her name is Daenerys Targaryen. It was a pet for Abby. Then she decided, she begged for it for literally 6 months every single day, driving me crazy. She wanted a pet. She wrote like a PowerPoint presentation on how it was going to make her more responsible. So we got her a bearded dragon. The next day, she decided she's terrified of bearded dragons. So now I have a pet bearded dragon, which I actually love so hard. I hand feed it super worms, which terrify me, but I'm over it. That's how much I love this lizard. So lately it's been looking like a little lethargic and it hasn't really been eating. So I've been taking it out constantly and playing with it and trying to get it exercising. I bath it almost every single day and I'm like petting it and loving it. And it's just looking so tired. Pretty sure it was dying. So I Googled it. They hibernate. Did you know this? These things hibernate. It's called rumination. Bromination? I don't really know. The point is, so it said to make it a cave little thing and leave it alone. So of course I tried to leave it alone, but anxiety is like, is it really hibernating or is it dying? And my anxiety means every single day I have to poke it just to see if it moves. I have to poke it or pull its leg or like shake it a little bit. You know, Danny, are you alive? Are you alive? Are you just hibernating? And then her eyes open a little bit and I'm like, oh, cool, you're just hibernating. So yesterday I poked her like I always poke her every day. I poke her and I look at her and I wait and I stare. We're talking a while to see if there's any kind of movement at all, and she wasn't moving and I was really stressed out. So I disassembled her cave to like breathe on her, making sure, Daddy, you awake? And she wasn't moving. So I picked her up and she's all like a limp noodle, still not waking up. So I was just like, why are you dead? And then her eye opened. She's okay. She's hibernating, like I knew she was. So I put her back and I rebuilt her and I swore to myself that I wasn't going to do it today, and I only poked her once. So, I don't know. I have anxiety. Why? Why do we do this? Like every night I go to bed and Joe, looks like he's sleeping, but I'm not sure. So I have to say, Joe, are you awake? Joe, are you sleeping? Joe. And eventually he wakes up and says, yes, I'm sleeping. And I say, okay, good night. I don't know. See ya.